Okay, here's the call again. This time we're gonna answer, okay? It's just the robot. Just a robot call that is not even calling for me. I hate it. Fucking hell. We're gonna block it. Goodbye. Our major times is pretty much dependent on new strats routes now and RNG. What you mean, like for example, a ring eraser is a major time save. Absolutely. I probably need to time again exactly how much time each one saves. But yeah, like you get 5 ring erasers. You save 2 minutes, 3 minutes, I don't know. But that's just because it's not that easy too. You also need to don't die and do everything else correctly. So it's not just grinding for the ring erasers. We saw that the other day. We actually got one and I died later. Route changes. Could technically do it too. On any percent it's harder that you're gonna get that much from a route change. But on no items, there's big improvements possible for routes. That category is not being figured out yet. Same goes for Hando. I actually have a new route for 100%. I just haven't tried it because I kind of got caught by GDQ and other things last year. And because it also takes, it's a very long theory, so I need to find the energy to run it. So yeah, pretty happy about this. I have some time. Was this like the first run? I think it was the first run. So I'll tell you what, we're gonna route ultimate, I guess. We can do that. As usual, there's an annoying dog. My neighbor's house. I'm looking for a song. How long is this one? Yeah, it seems enough. Okay. Stick around for routing. Welcome back, chat. Satisfaction. I can get no satisfaction. Rolling Stones. You know the drill. Good song. I'm not a crazy Rolling Stones fan, but that song is great. They have some good stuff. I'm just not a dying hard fan or anything. Like some of the classics. That does it for me. Your mom had that as her ringtone forever. Interesting. Okay. Let me save this. My music box. Prepare some stuff. I'm probably gonna go actually with music because that dog is going mental. And I'm gonna get anxious if I get to hear it any other time. We are going music. I had to change the title too, I know. I'll do that. We'll do all of that. First I'm looking for a cool album. Sorry. Looking for a volume. I think it works. Yeah. System always works. Okay. Title has been changed. Now time to route. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The Messiah. Jenny. There's just so much energy in the first song of System. Okay, we got the barrels. And now we gotta go ultimate. Okay, good chance to ask. Do you need pointer maps for Shin Engine or just have to know the offset? In general, like there's not a correct way to go for that answer. Like you can go with just offsets. It depends on the game. This game, it's fairly good for offsets. For the important variables, at least, most of them are pretty alright with offsets. Okay, there's a couple more dynamic ones, but let's say like 90% of the ones I use for speedrun and data mining have the exact same offset. So that means you can find one of them and then recalculate all the others with just on just one step. Okay, and that's what I do each time. I just get main HP, current HP, because it's very easy to find, and then you have 99% of your variables. The other 1% is more dynamic, but if you know how to look at the memory, you can find them. Yeah, basically just that. Now, ideally, on an ideal world, we want pointers, of course, but I don't know how to get them. I'm just level 1 hacker myself. You need to be level 2 for that, I think. Oh, yeah. The controller is on the N64. I want to see if I have battle camera. I do. Okay. Probably ask more later towards the end of stream. Yeah, you can ask now if you want. It's all good. Yeah, we're gonna start from the beginning then, because I want to spike it without camera. Still getting set up. All right. You never cheat, you know. You never think, you know. Never think, you know. Never think, you know. Go, much room before. Yeah. She's clean again. This time she's clean the paws. Okay, so this is gonna give me the speaker I want. Put it here. Okay, so actually, I want to check something. Like, what if we just get an attack? A. Okay, that's even worse then. A. It's not the current HP. Oh, it's my current HP. Okay, kicking to running headlock works. Like, the only problem of this is... Yeah, AT has one level less, but I still do the same number of kicks. Fucking voice. Yeah, kicking to running headlock. Okay. Let's see how that works for Procyon. Because the only thing I'm worried is if the ATs won't be enough damage for Procyon. That's the only concern. Like, it doesn't look like a whole lot, but one skill level can scale up just enough on early game because of how weak we are. Okay, so I have my test health. Okay, for your initial check. Yeah, no, that's because, like, find what accesses this address. Like, I think you need pointers if you want to do that. Like, if you just have a normal address, I don't think you will be able to find what access. I don't really know how that works. I know Vincent knows more about it. Maybe you can tag Black Vincent on my Discord. He actually knows how to do functions and such. I only know how to find variables by inspection. To get the offset? No. Oh, hang on. Sorry. So once I have, yeah, no, the offset. You don't. Your health is the offset. Okay, so what you do is, let me if I can show you maybe. No. All right. So, yeah, it looks funny, but that's fine. Okay, so you open the process. You probably did that already. Open the sheet. Did I send you the sheet? So you open the cheat sheet, US or Japanese, depending on the version you are. Then you need to find your current HP. Okay? That's the most important part. You need to be sure that it is your overworld current HP, not your display HP or anything like that. Okay? Just overworld HP. Then this is your offset. So you copy this sheet and then go to the highest part of your list. Right click. I don't know if you can see my right click, probably not, but you right click, go to recalculate new addresses, and then change by offset. And you copy the thing, but you put hexadecimal because it's on hexadecimal. And then when you say change, it's gonna recalculate. It's gonna add that offset to all the variables. And this only works because current HP is the lowest one of the variables that are important to me, at least. So if you ever find variables that are before that you want to test and such, it won't work with this method, or you will need to calculate the offsets from those ones instead. Okay? So if my test health is that, no, that is the direction. That is the address of your value. Like you already have that current HP. I mean, you can do that, but what you need to do is just recalculate. Like right click on where it says stats. Fuck. I press description. I hate when I do that. Whatever. Right click there. Press recalculate new addresses. And paste there the address you get on the variable you found. So you paste this on recalculate addresses. And it's gonna calculate all the variables you need. And then you can just get rid of the variable you found before, because that one's also gonna get recalculated, and that's gonna be just garbage. This song is so good. Yeah, so for example, here I have 0. It worked, but what about things like in-game? Are those not on your file? Chances are they're not on the file I sent you. They might be on MISC. If they're not on MISC, present. There's a chance they're on Japanese. By the way, ignore this number. Don't use that number. I'm just pasting that to don't lose it for me. Can you paste the? I don't even know if I have it for US. Hang on. Let me see. Okay, in-game minutes. In your case, it should be this. In my case, it's different. It doesn't really matter. It's up to you. Both Japanese and US are extremely similar. Like, if your in-game minutes is not that, you gotta modify it and turn it to that. Interesting. Should be correct then. It's really weird that you have a different offset. Unless it depends on emulator. It might depend on emulator. Because some offsets are different on Muppet, for example. What P64 you have? I have 2.0. Yeah, but which one? Version matters. 2.4? I see. That's probably it. So you have two options. I can either send you my emulator, or you can try to find it if that's what you want to mess with. It's not that hard to find in-game time, but sometimes it can be problematic. Okay. It's frames. So if you want to find like in time, well, there's one that goes up with minutes, so you can check with your save file, for example. The other one goes up with frames. So 0 to 3600, then it resets to 0, and it adds 1 to the other one. With that, you can sort of find it. You also like wait for a minute and add 1 to a value you're looking for. So it should be the same. Leaves. Runs so fast. What the fuck? No, I don't want that. I actually need the other kick for the route. The RTA route. C. That's fine. We never expect to get items on Seginus. We just use it to level up kicks. Because you can actually skip it. But it's slower to skip it. Like it's way faster here, but it's slower later because your kicks suck. We actually need some leveling up, you know? Um, no idea. I honestly, if you want that, I prefer to send it to you. Because also that way you can use my save states if you want. Just get all of them for free. He also has all the ROMs on it. Some screens. Everything you need. Quickly overwritten. You should always keep your original file and actually don't save. You should never save your file. Because you're gonna change it anytime you open the emulator, so. Let me see where I have my CT. Mentally. Nah, yeah. One second. Okay, I got the link. So it has 3 cheat engine. So it says US, Japanese, and then there's another one that says speedrun. The speedrun one is for Japanese. It's just a kind of a shorter version. Of the entire thing, because I don't really want to look at everything when I'm doing speedrun. So it's easier for me. Wait, I don't want to do that. There you go. How consistent is that? Not that consistent. Yeah, these items actually take a tiny bit more of time in Ultimate. Okay, I also want to know if I can do this on one jump. We need to know. Come on, Booty. Can we even like get a good angle? doesn't look like it. Which really sucks. Camera. Why do you hate me, camera? It's just not a good camera, seems. Maybe that. What you found yesterday? Did I found something yesterday? No? Or did I don't remember. I mean, I think I was talking about, like I wanted to try this. If you could jump immediately. You found doing the box jump from the last room. Oh yeah, you're right. But only standing jump, not running jump. Sadly. Because I think it's because of the janky animation of standing jump. It's not the same thing. Yeah. Okay, so okay, spike at 2. Well, technically, we could do an AT here to have the proper level of AT on Procyon, but then also kicks will be behind, which can get scary. Because I'm fairly sure this is not a double S. When we do it like this, an ultimate. You can get a double S. Booty, I'm so happy. How? 1, 2. 1. Okay. 1, 2. No shit. What? How do you get it? How do I get it? Why is this game? Why? That is so stupid that it's not, like, guaranteed. Let's do a jumpy. Jumpy doesn't work. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 3. I think I did 3. Let's 1, 2, 3. How do we go, chat? Z run around back on first hit, you cannot do that. That is not a thing. Only on enemies that grab. Okay, either when I do it perfectly fast, or when I hit from like a different spot. Like fully from behind, like from around this side. Feels random. Maybe it's the amount of damage. Like here I did very good damage. No. Mm. Oh yeah, I was supposed to use that number I wrote on the stream. Look at the HP. It's 2 HP. What the fuck? Yeah, I really don't know what it is. Now, it is possible. And I think it's the only other option for a double S is repeat the previous strat. But then what I fear is my kicks being behind too much. So I'm gonna stick to this, to the luck, on just getting lucky on third fight. Sometimes it's a double S, apparently, because we still need to see if this works fine for Procyon. Sunk so good. Taken away. Revolution. Entire nation gear. Okay, that's left leg. That's pretty good. What we want. Okay, that's still double S, and it still dies. So I'm happy with that. Yes, katana. He has a fucking katana. It might be a blunt katana, though. Or do you think, like, Diaz has, like, steel skin? Reverse blade? No, wait. Jet Pilo is great, but why is it the first one? No. There you go. We're gonna hear it anyways, but later. There's order. It's important. Diaz leather jacket plus Johnny's armor. From beneath the disguise. Yeah, like, how does the disguise work? Like, is it physical? Is it an illusion? Do you think, like, it's Johnny, like, beneath the flesh of Diaz? Ooh, 60. Look at that. Lovely damage. This area is also crazy, actually. Oh, no items. An actual coating applied over Johnny. Slightly taller, larger DS. Yeah, maybe. Oh baby, you won. That was close. Okay, I'm actually gonna do a save state for this part. Okay, that worked. You think that the jump makes it more consistent? Because I really don't want the extra damage here on ultimate. Yeah, it kind of does. I think it gives me more chances. Like maybe the hitbox is more on the ground. Like I still get caught on jumps sometimes, but maybe less. So I'm gonna bet for jumps the next runs. Sitting in my room with a needle in my hand, just waiting for the tomb. Some old dying man. Yeah, maybe. Now look at this. Little Roomba. 160. They kill you on one shot. So on ultimate I'm doing this. Just to know where they are. Hey. 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 Yo, no. Thank you for the congrats. How's your day? The earlier mines remind me of Roombas. But in Area 3, the Area 3 ones remind me of shuttlecocks. What the fuck is that? Shuttlecock sounds like Oh, it's the balls. Yeah, of badminton. But the shuttlecock sounds like a futuristic dildo to me. I don't know why. Very done with heart, super done with heart. So you can very much go to the bin. Oh, there's no other way to describe it. Yeah, I mean it's like a cut ping pong ball with like feathers on the back, right? But yeah, futuristic dildo. That's just because I play StarCraft, so shuttles for me are like futuristic spaceships, you know? Just the way around. Um, you know that they say anything is a dildo if you're brave enough. Yeah, like a ring eraser, for example. A deer dance, invitation to peace. Trust in black. Fear for the American dance. You could erase your rings? Yeah, actually. Yeah, that's a little bit too brave. Such a little cigarette with the fully automatics. So, what would be a good item for a dildo on this game? Stamina booster? I think. Stamina booster is almost a butt plug, so that works. You saw that, chat? Or they let you just disappear, guy? I mean, hybrids are dangerous. Stamina, yeah. Although it's a little bit pointy. Like, if you want something that is close to stamina charger, but it's not that pointy, I would go for power booster. Looks more smooth. So I'm thinking there is, by the way, no universe explanation of anything in this game. I need to remind you that. But if I need to guess, hybrids are dangerous. So if you have a place full of hybrids, you need some safety measures. So I would assume, some of the enemies, for example, the men in black, some of them are carrying ring erasers as a safety measure, If a hybrid gets out of control, they can erase it. But then Johnny comes and kills them and takes the ring eraser. How about that? Now, why some enemies have drop ring erasers? I don't know. Maybe they ate them. And maybe you don't get erased when you eat them. I don't know how they work. Or maybe they're just carrying them somewhere. Lore is sadly scarce. Yeah. This game is... It doesn't tell you a whole lot. Ten. 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 But yeah, I remember when I was young, I downloaded a lot of songs, like standalone songs, on these shady softwares where some of the songs were hentai or things like that. From time to time, I guess it happens. And I did my best to download every song from Toxicity. I thought I got all of them, but I didn't get this one. And I had no idea this was a song from Toxicity for so much. And then I discovered it. It was interesting. Maybe like suicide pills? Yeah, it could be. You need to like throw it in the mouth of the hybrid, or maybe they attract hybrids, so you can like just throw it to the floor, and hybrids will actually go for it, and it's like ultra lethal poison or something. Although it also works for Men in Black, but it actually makes sense because that's why robots cannot be erased. And I guess bosses are too intelligent to eat them. Yeah. He's so fast. Please be an SS. Okay. Yeah, things are looking pretty good, I would say, so far. For these strats, these routes. I think we're gonna get some complications later on. I'm thinking on area 5. Things will get complicated. You want to in my self-righteous suicide, I cry when injustice self to. Do it, chat. Do you want it to, chat? Apparently, this song was going to be called Self-Righteous Suicide. But I think the producer didn't let them call it that. And then they just call it Chapsui. Like, for fun. Or something like that. I don't know if that's real or if it's a myth. Fall into your hands. Yisker, clean my hand. Forsaken me. In your eyes, forsaken me. I can imagine producers not being happy about the song title. Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, you're cool and all that, but you're still a band on Los Angeles. You know. To die. Where the industry was the biggest at the time. I mean, like back then, like I remember the bio the music version, the music video version back on NTV back in the day, it had censor fuck. Like, what the fuck are you? That one was like, what the are you? Like, are you kidding me? Like, what the fuck? Actually, I'll probably do it from here. There's a song called I Like the Way She Do It, where the MTV version is basically just the curse. Because of that. Jesus. Do whatever. Really? We're doing late reaction? Interesting. Okay, you have just enough time to do that, but it feels risky. I need to see how I feel about that on runs. Yeah, same strat, just works. But you need to adjust, of course. Like, it's the same overall strat, you know, the exact same attacks. But the way you do them is different. Because, you know, the speed of the guy. They actually build up power faster in Ultimate, which is kind of funny. Or you could say that they build power slower in the other ones, you know? Like slower than you. On hard might be about the same as you. And then Ultimate either faster than you or then Ultimate is the same and then the others are slower. Don't quite remember. One time I dwell into it, but too many things to remember. Walk with me, my little. To the end. My mind that I'm young. Take fall. No, you don't take fall those. You suck. Okay, take fall was 21. I actually should look for strat if that happens. So let's actually induce that damage. I don't quite have a backup for that. 1, 2. I wonder how common this is. The fuck? I'm doing better in Sheet Engine. Nice. Successfully found overworld stat values and in-game minutes and seconds. Nice. Good time, good time. Yeah. Mine. No, mine. Not yet. Mine. Okay. Korean HP 170. So no. Ice first. Oh no, that's my HP. Okay, so 21 here. Ooh. What about curiosity? Do you just set the map to static and scan by increase decrease value? What do you mean curiosity? What about XYZ? Oh, Jesus. Like what the fuck? Okay. It's hard. It's hard. On US I have position for all areas because it's a pointer that changes per area, but it's static per area, or it always have the same offset per area. I haven't found it for Japanese. If you want to find it, yeah, you look for something that increases, decreases. You want to find X, and then the other ones are right after that. And to find X, to see when increases, when decreases, what you do is you set the map to fix, and then you can actually see when you move in X in the map. You know, the horizontal, and then the vertical is Z in the map, so like this, and then the actual vertical is Y. But I don't recommend finding Y. I recommend finding X using the map, going like back and forward. It can still be hard. I think there's some instructions on hack data on how to find it on like area 1, let's say, because there's some, it starts near some values that are very very good. Let's see, area 1, how to find it, stay in place for some seconds on the first Diaz room, then search. Yeah, there's like a specific one you can search. And that, yeah, you can find Y pretty easily on area 1 with that instruction. Something you could do is you could see like go into US mode. You can activate the sheet to teleport into areas. And then see what's the coordinate more or less at the beginning of every area. And with that, you can calculate the Japanese ones easily. You know? It should be simple. Ooh, Booty, you have no idea. You have no idea. You're gonna discard thousands of things, and you're gonna end up with like 20. When you get to like 20 or 10 variables, you cannot discard anymore, and you need to try every single one by one. Good luck. I mean, that's how I did it. So actually, you can do it. You can do it, but it's super time consuming. You don't mind time? Oh, okay, that's fine then. Then I would really like if you can give me those. If we're using the same emulator, your offset probably works for my Japanese. I haven't done it because it's too tedious. But yeah, if you do it, thanks. But yeah, like once you get a lot of variables, by the way, if you get like 10 and you can't keep discarding them, just add all of them to watch, get a watch for each, and then modify all of them and see which one actually teleports you. Because there's a bunch that won't do anything. You try to change them and they come back to the previous value. like they don't want to be changed, those are probably looking at the real value. But then there's gonna be one value that will actually move you. Sometimes you also find camera values. Those ones you can save them if you want. They don't matter too much. But the actual coordinate value will move you in game. So that's a good way to check. It's not safe. Yeah, take fall really sucks. Jesus. It's very uncommon on the other ones. I wonder if this is triggered because I have like one skill level less on AT. Like literally just one. Because of the running headlock I did at the beginning. The worst case scenario, you can actually just use this. He actually dies on one shot with that, pretty much. It's just that, like, I guess I could trade that. Hang on a second, because that is a backup. And then on Diaz, I can use the other shots.